I was hard at work today, working hard as usual. And I was watching YouTube videos and I came across a string of Repo Man videos. And I've seen these in the past from time to time. And the subject of repo men taking people's cars, I have some real mixed feelings about that. On the one hand, you have these people who typically they live in the hood, they're on welfare, they got their EBT cards, and they just have to have their great big Cadillac or Lincoln SUV with the dark tinted windows and the big chrome wheels. You know who I'm talking about. Can't say it on YouTube, but you know who I'm talking about. And they're the ones that are always out there throwing a fit, screaming. Usually it's a woman, and then, you're not taking my car. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They already had the car jacked up on the tow truck and everything, but they're going to do everything they can to keep their car. And it usually doesn't go too well. And in those kind of videos, I'm like, shut up. You can't afford a car like this. You're out of your mind thinking you're going to keep this thing for any length of time. How are you going to make the payments on this thing? Serves you right. You shouldn't have this thing with those big, stupid looking chrome wheels and a stupid dark tinting on your windows anyhow. Serves you right. On the other hand, I understand, yeah, the repo man, he has to do a job. He has to pay his own bills. That's all well and good. But you're causing a real inconvenience for people. You're making them more trouble than they already have. And I don't like that. So I like to see people get away from the repo man. That's really good too. And now and again, I see some videos where someone manages to get in their car just in time and hit the gas and take off and escape the repo man. Now, I never had car loans for a long, long time. I was so broke and could not afford a car. I knew I couldn't afford a car loan, and any cars I had for many years, I paid cash for. Yeah, I've only ever had, let's see, 3 car loans in my entire life, and I never had a problem paying those things off. My most recent one was for my Tesla, and that was paid off 2 years ago. So I never had a problem with not getting my car loans paid because I really thought ahead. Okay, this is what you're getting into. This is what you're going to be paying every month, and you better make sure you can handle this because I was trying to build up my credit score over the years, and that has worked very well. And I didn't want to be, one of those guys getting a call from the repo man because yes, I could go hide the car somewhere, but then I still have to get to work and go here and there and do this and that. How you gonna do that with the car parked in the garage, hidden away far away somewhere? Doesn't solve any problems. Anyhow, when I see people in these videos, I just saw one today. I think it was called "Craziest Repo Ever," and some real skinny guy with a real weird voice, you're not taking my car. And his story in the video was, since he made his car insurance payment once every 6 months, he thought supposedly you make the car payment once every 6 months. Well, did you read your car loan documentation at all? I've never seen a car loan payment that wasn't once a month. Who knows if it was true or not? Who knows if it was a setup or not? That was the story he said in the video. That's all I know. So, I'm not sure whose side I'm on here. When people who don't deserve these kind of vehicles, who buy way more car than they or their socioeconomic status should allow them to have, I say, good for you. You didn't need that $80,000 Cadillac SUV with the dark tinted windows and the big chrome rims on it. Taken away. You shouldn't have a car like that. On the other hand, I like to see people who were about to get their car repossessed and they managed to escape and take off and avoid the repo man too. Yeah, good for you. You beat them. Now you just have to hide that thing. And now with today's technology and these license plate scanners and tracking devices and stuff like that, it's a lot tougher than it used to be. So if I had to pick a side, I would say I'm on the side of the people escaping the repo man. And I want to see more videos like that. People who escape the repo man and take off and they hide the car, and they change it around somehow, paint it maybe, do something to change the plate or whatever, so they get away with it for a while longer or whatever amount of time. So if you're going to be in this situation, try to do your research and plan ahead. And what is the repo man going to do to catch you and get that car back? And then take the necessary steps to avoid that. All right, that's all for this video. I just was watching those videos today and I got thinking about it. Say, yeah, it's a tough choice. I don't know whose side I'm on in this case here. So, make your best choice there and plan ahead and don't get caught.